Let's go next level-ish for this 120. The Celtics and Wizards are currently both on trends in this NBA postseason. The C's are undefeated on the road with a perfect 3-0 record. The Wizards, however, are 3-0 at home this postseason after Boston won their 2 games at home to open this series. It returns to the Verizon Center in D.C. Is it fair to say whichever team loses its trend first will lose the series, especially for the Celtics, already up 2 on the series, winning both games at home, as we look at this next level stat?
It's a great stat. The Celtics have played with a different swagger on the road. Let's not forget in their first series, right, they lost the first 2 games at home to the Bulls. But since then, I think they're the hottest team in all of basketball, and that's including the Cavaliers, who have won 9 straight playoff games if you go back to last year when they won the last 3 against the Warriors. They're playing with a whole new confidence about themselves. And watching games 1 and 2, they trailed in both those games early by double digits. And there was just zero sense of panic. They're like, all right, cool. And I equated it to a horse race. You got a lead horse, a sprinter, goes out there, sets fast fractions, maybe 22, 44 to the half. And you got your stalker, in a good way, or closer, being the Celtics. And they're just kind of waiting for that lead horse, that speed horse to come back to earth. I worry about the Wizards in this series because I think the Celtics are balanced. They're playing with a lot of confidence right now. The Wizards, they're asking so much. Johnny Wall's been great in this series.
Fantastic.
And they're still not winning. So what do you think has to happen in D.C. to translate the dub?
I think they can do a better job stopping Isaiah Thomas, make it more difficult on him on their home floor.
I know. I just, what's the answer to that? Because John's not doing it. Okay, so what do? You put Kelly Oubre on him? You put Bradley Beal on him?
Some long bodies. Jimmy Butler gave him some trouble when he was guarding him, so an Oubre or a Beal, and make the Avery Bradleys and the Jay Crowders score 20, 25 points. Make Al Horford get up into the 20, 25-point range. Limit IT to just 20 himself or less, because if he does score 30, 35, 40, it's a very good recipe for the Boston Celtics.
Yeah, because Johnny Wall goes out there and gets 40, and he goes out and gets 53. It just seems like whatever John's doing, Isaiah's just doing a little bit more. So, yeah, double him, jump him on every screen. I guess it's hard when you go home to just completely change the game plan, but you got to do something different.
How do you see games 3 and 4 going? I think Washington's going to win both, and even the series.
Now I think Boston's going to get one and then close it out relatively soon after that. So that would be 5 games. I just think the Celtics are deeper. The Hawks gave the Wizards problems.
They did.
The Hawks played the Wizards very competitive, and I think the Celtics are a much, much better team than the Atlanta Hawks.